everybody, Rose Matter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episode 18 of Spy Family. The last episode, I think, was the first one I felt kind of meh about, like, of all of the episodes that I've watched. Not to say that there weren't some good moments, the focus was mainly on Anya and Damien working together once again, this time in an arts and crafts class, and there were some cute moments. We got some more insight into Damien and trying to win his father's approval, and Anya trying to help him out. I think the focus now is that Damien, he needs to get into the Imperial Scholar group because that's the only way his father is going to show up, because his father does not seem to care about him at all. You know, even when he got hit by Anya, like, he never came to visit him or ask if he was okay. So that seems like that's going to be the new operation, is, I guess, either Anya needs to get in or Damien needs to get in, and then Anya needs to get into his good graces. But I'm really excited about this episode based on the preview because we're getting the return of Yuri, and he's finally going to meet Anya because I think the whole thing is that he is going to be tutoring Anya. So I think that's going to be really fun. It should be interesting to see the dynamic of, like, the uncle and the niece that he's never met before. I was saying last time about, like, is he going to have some, like, weird jealousy of Anya that, like, he's kind of taken over, he's, like, she's taken over his sister's attention, that his sister is raising this, you know, girl that isn't hers. Or is he going to fall in love with Anya? Anya is just so charming that I can't see how he won't eventually be swayed by her. But I'm really excited to see the hijinks of Yuri. And Yuri's, like, kind of a childlike character himself, so I feel like the two of them actually will get along quite well. So we're going to go ahead, watch this episode, and I will give you guys my thoughts afterwards. Ah, okay, the midterm exams. This is why Yuri's going to be coming in to help. Okay, top 2 scoring students. So that's probably Damien and Anya, hopefully. And then if you fail, you get a demerit. Anya, we know, has not been doing so well. Failed. Oh, she looks, like, so proud, like she's like, I did well. Oh. Isn't that the worst, when you think that you did quite well on a test and then you actually bombed it? I love he's throwing that smug look back at her. Amazing. Yeah, right. I was thinking, I was like, she hasn't really been able to take advantage of her mind reading abilities. You think that that would have helped her with school. Oh, there's Bond. Oh. She's like, I don't understand any of it. Oh, wait, what? She has a weakness? Oh, okay, we're actually getting into Anya's abilities. Like, it's been kind of... So during the lunar eclipse... And that's probably going to be during the exam, isn't it? It's during the exam. Of course it is. Of course it is. You know what? If Anya was able to just be able to read everybody's minds and do well at school, I feel like that would be too OP. The whole thing is, like, she's trying to better herself. LeBon's just, like, thinking about food. I'm guessing he probably can't look into the future that much. I wonder how far Bond can look into the future. And I love it. As soon as there's food, she's, like, not concerned about anything. So it'll be interesting, like, why Yuri comes into this. Maybe it's just like Lloyd's way of teaching her is just not vibing with her. Oh, that's true. He's always like, he's got like 10 things going on in his head, right? So, Anya, it's not going to work out. The thing is, like Yuri, like I said, I think he's got that childlike way about things. And so he volunteered. He volunteered. So I think maybe it's just to keep an eye on his sister and Lloyd. You know, it's her husband. Go to work on your day off. All right. So I knew it. I knew he was going to have some weird thing against her. And she knows that she was dazzling and she's still dazzling today. I get to see Sis today. All of his stuff is just about his sister. He's so weird. Hopefully she wins him over. Not a great start. Not a great first introduction. And it's so sad because Anya was so excited to meet him. And then he just immediately dismisses her. And Anya can read all of this. And Yora's just like, do, 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 do. Oh, never mind. Okay, she's finding this fun. Hopefully Yuri won't be all like, we're just wanting to like hang out with Yor the whole time instead of actually helping her study. Wow. I don't like Yuri. Such a dick. He can be cute at times, but he is. I was saying this. He's so jealous of this little girl. Like, my goodness. Man, I was hoping the two of them would be really cute together. It could still be. He's even worse than Lloyd. And at least Lloyd, like, tries to, be nice. And of course, Yuri's only going to do it to make Yor happy. There you go. Just flash him that cute look. So fucking weird. Anya's like, Unky's weird. Unky's in love with Mama. Oh my gosh. So yeah, she's playing into it. She knows how much Yuri loves his sister. So it's like, if I just appeal to her. I knew it. He's jealous because it's Lloyd's kid in his mind. Gosh, this is so weird. And poor Bond, just not enough screen time. Okay, there we go. I mean, he's doing it for an ulterior motive, but... So maybe Yuri will actually have, like, flashbacks to, like, with his sister and be, like, maybe kind of love Anya a little bit. What's wrong with you? Call me Unky. That's adorable. So that was it. As soon as Anya said she wanted to help Yor, he was just like, kindred spirit. Everything is for her. Everything is for her. Obsessive. All right. All right. He's into this. Okay. They're going to be vibing, it looks like. Oh, he's going to burst in. Yep. Are they actually good? Okay, he didn't throw up, so. Oh, never mind. Is Bond gonna eat them? Be like, ugh. Or he won't even touch them? What happened to Yor? I thought she did a lot better, but then again, that was only that one recipe she was good at. Oh, so this is where she's gonna go. She's like, I can do this to help people. That's so sweet. Character development. Like I said, if she just was able to use her abilities the whole time, there would be no there'd be no character development for her. Oh, please tell me she at least did okay. Oh, Anya. A for effort. A for effort. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I know she's not gonna get kicked out. But when she's extra confident like this, I mean, she's probably gonna bomb. Like, what bad luck though to have the eclipse happen on the day of the exam, and also learning something about that. She's looking like, I don't know any of this. I am fucked. Okay, so here's the next part. But it's leading into what we just did, so. Oh, I wonder if Lloyd's gonna sneak in and change Anya's, give her the right answers. Oh, okay, no, this is beforehand. So these are the answer sheets, so he's gonna get them. Is he gonna give them to her? And that's why she was so confident? Okay, I was thinking that those are like. Okay. I love. I love how they make her look so derpy. Okay, so he's gonna get the answer sheets. Okay, I like the fact that this second part. Okay, they are altering it. Okay, that's what so he is altering it. I was thinking like either he's gonna take the answer sheets and give her the answers, but no, he is altering them. So I do like the fact that the second part of this episode with a new title is actually flowing well into the previous one, because that was so the opposite of last week, where there was no connection. Oh, it's Daybreak. Okay, that's hence the title. Oh, they're both after the same thing. Okay, I just love how he's just like, he thinks he's so cool, and then and Lloyd's just like, wow, he couldn't be any more conspicuous. He's like drunk. Oh my gosh. It's like when you're in an RPG or a game and it gives you the roll option and it's faster than walking, so you're just gonna roll around. Oh wow, he's kind of impressed by him. Oh, pretty impressive. Just able to think on the fly like that. And yet somehow is he just gonna like waltz in and be able to accomplish it? Meanwhile Lloyd is just like he has to do all of these precautions, and then this dude just comes in, strutting around. And speaking of RPGs, man, like these guards are like so like in Skyrim or something. If you have like decent sneak, they don't even notice you. Oh, never mind. It's okay. I'd be like anyone would be able to notice that. Oh, never mind. This dude definitely put all of his stats into charisma and speech. Holy cow. Oh, okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. I spoke too. I thought he was just gonna be. You could be like, okay, you can come in. Jesus, and this is a true spy, right? I love how he's not even questioning like why he helped him. And of course, he's memorized all the students' name or like numbers. Desmond. Ah, potentially. Okay. So he's like, I have an in now. Someone who has a connection because I'm awesome. Oh my gosh. And they're probably like, if you do it enough times wrong, they probably lock you out. Oh, Jesus. Man, he's gonna be so upset that he actually got overtaken by this douche, this noob. It almost feels like this is weaponized incompetence. Like, it almost feels like this is a bit. even though he's the most conspicuous person. Oh my god, an autograph? Oh my gosh, I love it. He's just like, I'm a spy. People aren't supposed to know who I am, but also tell everybody who I am. Then again, people seem to know who Twilight is. But not because Lloyd's telling people. And roll away. Amazing. I want to see this guy again. He better be a reoccurring character. He's fantastic. He's too good of a character to only have in this one little, like, this short. Oh. Whoa. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because, like, Damien was getting very good scores. Oh no, hopefully someone doesn't come in. All because that idiot, like, is gonna make people suspicious. Anya's just like, God damn. Just look and see how bad it is. Did she actually do well? Did she do well? Maybe he doesn't even need to alter it. Maybe he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, she actually... Oh, I'm so curious to see if he even had to do anything, or maybe she just naturally did well. Right? Because they had to make the top two, right? Oh, 11th place. Okay, okay, there you go. But you can't have Anya be too high up because I feel like that's going to be so suspicious if she's like all of a sudden amazing, right? Oh, oh no. 213th. He didn't alter it. Interesting. Day. Okay. Oh. I love how Anya wasn't going for like, it wasn't so much that she thought she was going to do amazing. She's just was like, I'm not going to fail. Becky is such a supportive friend. Oh, and she's very supportive too. A little. So he didn't change anything. Okay, it's interesting that Lloyd decided not to. Aww. If you set the bar low for yourself, then you can never be disappointed. Please let that guy come back. Daybreak is amazing. Like one of the better new characters that's been introduced. I like that one. I liked that the two separate stories, they weren't really that separate. They definitely like flowed into each other, but it seems like with the second story, it's always kind of like focusing on a character who's not your usual like main characters, and we've got like a completely different character here. But yeah, it's interesting that Lloyd decided like he did all that. I guess he probably figured like he wasn't going to go in and change her scores to be amazing because like I said that would be way too suspicious if Anya went from like failing stuff or almost failing stuff to all of a sudden like doing amazingly. They probably would think that she cheated, and that would probably get her expelled immediately. So Lloyd probably just figured, okay, she's probably failed all of her tests, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna, like, fix it so she at least passes. And then he got there and realized she did that all on her own. So, you know, he's that stern father, but, like, he's seeing that she's trying. He's like, she can do better, so we're gonna work on this. But she's doing, like, he recognizes that she's trying. And then I just love your ultimate supportive mom, just being like, if you add them all up, it's almost 100. That was a good one. I like that episode. All right, let's see. Next mission. All right, we are really focusing back on Anya again. Revenge plot against Desmond. Mama becomes the wind. All right, we're going to get some Yor action. It looks like she's actually going to be going to the school and doing stuff. Unlike usually that's Lloyd doing that. Okay. Interesting. So Desmond... I can't remember. Desmond is the older brother, or is Desmond the father? You think I would know this by now. But yeah, that was a really good episode. After the kind of mehness of last week, I think that kind of, like, redeemed it. All right, so yeah, like I said at the end, you know, last episode wasn't my favorite. It was probably overall, I think, the weakest one. And while I wouldn't say this one is, like, my favorite episode, it was quite good. I do like that the two stories felt more like they fit together while still taking a break from Anya and, like, and her stuff, and focusing on, like, a brand new character and Lloyd. And I was just like, he was so entertaining. I thought that the whole thing with Yuri and Anya was going to be the best part, and it was good. Like, I kind of don't like how right I was about Yuri actually being jealous of this little girl just because it's Lloyd's daughter, or he thinks it's Lloyd's daughter, and jealous that, like, this little girl, who she's like, what, 6 years old, this child, this baby, is taking away his sister's attention and energy, and he doesn't like that. Like, how childish is that? I know, like, I know he loves her, but it's just bordering on, like, obsessive. But it was nice to kind of have that moment where at first he was calling her a little gremlin, and then Anya, like, using her abilities, like, knowing how much Yuri loves his sister, she kind of swayed him and brought him over to her side by saying that, you know, like, she wants to get good grades to be able to take care of her mama. And all of a sudden, Yuri was just like, this angel, this precious child. So he is being swayed a little bit. And it was some cute moments with the two of them, like, bonding over their love for Yor. And that was cute. But yes, Daybreak was the highlight for me. He was amazing. I just love, you see how good Lloyd is, and you just assume that most spies are like that. And then you just get this doofus coming in, and, you know, who thinks he's so good. And then meanwhile, like, Lloyd knows he's good and he's confident. This other dude is confident, but he hasn't earned it at all. I just love the two of them together, and I just hope that he ends up coming back in another episode because he's great. I would rate this probably a solid 7 out of 10. The last part especially just, like, really bumped it up for me, but it was nice to finally have Yuri and Anya interact with each other. I just wish it had gone better, at least at the beginning. But there is room for improvement for that relationship, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes, if he will eventually let her call him Unky. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. I really liked this episode. Hopefully you guys did too. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned next time for episode 19. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Emily Hornsby, Zorn Ether, Revealing Storm, Asborn Kennedy, Icognito, Harry Gazif, and Jared Fan.